Today, we share a story that touched hearts around the world. The passing of Pope Francis at the age of 88 on 21st April 2025. But more than just a tribute, this video is a gentle reminder, a moment to reflect on the quiet risks many elderly people face every day and how we can take better care of our health and the health of our loved ones through awareness and preventive care. Pope Francis had been dealing with health issues for several years, but in February 2025, he was admitted to hospital with a serious case of bilateral pneumonia. Although there was some initial recovery, his overall condition remained fragile. According to the Vatican, the official cause of death was a stroke, cerebrovascular accident, combined with irreversible heart failure. Respiratory infections like pneumonia can be especially dangerous for the elderly. They weaken the body, place a heavy burden on the immune system, and often affect the heart and brain as well. That was the case with Pope Francis. Even after being discharged, his body no longer had the strength to bounce back. Sadly, what happened to the Pope is a common reality for many people over 60. And here on this channel, we always highlight an important fact. Stroke and heart failure are two of the leading causes of death among the elderly. But the good news is, there's a lot we can do to reduce these risks. Shall we begin? 1. Pneumonia. The silent threat to our lungs. Pneumonia is an inflammation of the lungs, most often caused by viruses or bacteria. It's as if the lungs, which should be filled with clean air, become filled with fluid and secretions. In older adults, this condition becomes far more dangerous. The immune system no longer responds as quickly or as strongly. The body takes longer to fight back, and sometimes by the time it does, it's already too late. Many elderly individuals also suffer from chronic illnesses like bronchitis, asthma, emphysema or acid reflux, all of which make it easier for infections to reach the lungs. On top of that, coughing, a natural defense mechanism, often becomes weaker with age, making it harder to clear out secretions. Early symptoms can be subtle, a light cough, fatigue, or shortness of breath while climbing stairs. But these can quickly develop into fever, chills, mental confusion, and difficulty breathing. That's why it's crucial to watch for any sudden changes in an elderly person's behavior, mood, or energy levels. A simple cold that doesn't go away could be the start of pneumonia. And the best protection? Vaccinations, proper nutrition, and regular medical checkups. 2. Bilateral pneumonia. When both lungs are affected. Bilateral pneumonia is a more aggressive and dangerous form of the disease because it attacks both lungs at the same time. This severely reduces the body's ability to absorb oxygen. And the effort is overwhelming, and the body wears out quickly. Breathing becomes short and fast, the chest starts to hurt, dizziness sets in, and in many cases, oxygen support or even ICU care is required. This type of pneumonia needs extra attention because it can worsen very quickly, sometimes within just a few hours. It may lead to respiratory failure, organ shutdown, and even cardiac arrest. For Pope Francis, this was the first major battle in his final months. His case of bilateral pneumonia was so severe that even after being discharged from the hospital, his body never fully recovered, and that opened the door for further complications. If you've been following closely, drop a number 2 in the comments to let us know you're here with us. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's a great time to do it. It really helps support our channel and allows us to keep bringing you important and high-quality content. Click the bell icon to get notifications, and don't forget to leave a like if you're finding this helpful. Shall we keep going? Heart failure. When the heart loses its strength, the heart is a pump that never stops, working day and night to send blood, oxygen, and nutrients throughout the body. But just like any part of the body, it ages too. Heart failure happens when the heart can no longer pump with enough force. It still beats, but not strongly enough. This leads to a chain reaction in the body. Blood starts to build up, especially in the legs, which become swollen. Breathing becomes difficult when walking, lying down, or sometimes even when resting. Simple. Tasks like sweeping the floor or taking a shower become exhausting. Many elderly people think this is just part of getting old. But let's be clear, it's not normal to feel constantly tired. It's not normal to feel pressure in the chest or to need to sleep sitting up just to breathe better. These are clear warning signs that the heart is under serious stress. In Pope Francis's case, this stress was the result of many battles. A heart already weakened by age, further strained by pneumonia and overall physical decline, eventually gave out. And sadly, this is far more common than most people realize. If this helped you better understand how the heart works, leave a number 3 in the comments. 4. Stroke. The silent and dangerous brain attack stroke, or cerebrovascular accident CVA, is one of the biggest health threats for the elderly. It happens when blood flow to the brain is interrupted, either by a blockage, called an ischemic stroke, the most common type, or by the rupture of a blood vessel, called a hemorrhagic stroke, which is more severe. When the brain is deprived of blood, it begins to shut down. And depending on which area is affected, the consequences can be devastating. Loss of speech, paralysis on one side of the body, confusion, memory loss, imbalance, and even coma. The most dangerous part. The symptoms often start subtly. Slightly, slurred speech, tingling in one arm, stumbling for no clear reason, and it's common to hear things like "it'll pass" or "it's just tiredness," but it's not. It's a medical emergency. If medical help arrives quickly, the damage can be reduced, sometimes even reversed, but delays can lead to permanent disability or death. In the case of Pope Francis, a severe stroke, combined with his already weakened heart and lungs, became the final blow. If you've made it this far with us, type number 4 in the comments. It shows you're paying attention and taking your health seriously. Immune system weakness. When the body can no longer fight back as we age, our immune system, the body's internal army, also grows weaker. The defense cells become slower, and the body takes longer to react to viruses, bacteria, and inflammation. This means a simple cold can turn into a serious flu. A urinary tract infection can cause confusion. A small cut can become a full-blown infection if not treated properly. On top of that, many elderly people live with chronic conditions, like diabetes, kidney problems, osteoporosis, or anemia, and take several medications every day. All of these factors weaken the body even more. And we can't forget the emotional side. Loneliness, sadness, anxiety, grief, all of these affect immunity too. A sad heart makes the body more vulnerable to illness. That's why protecting the immune system goes beyond just vitamins. It means eating well, sleeping deeply, moving your body, staying socially connected, and caring for your emotional well-being. This kind of ongoing care can prevent a cold from turning into pneumonia or stop fatigue from hiding a heart condition. If this message resonates with you, drop number 5 in the comments. Let's see who's truly committed to staying healthy and informed. Pope Francis was a symbol of faith, humility, and compassion. His passing saddens us, but also inspires us to care more deeply for those around us. If you're over 60 or care for someone in that age group, take this moment to reflect on your habits and invest in the health of the heart and mind. After all, every healthy day is a blessing, and of course, if you haven't liked the video yet, take a moment to give it a thumbs up now. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell so you keep receiving valuable tips on health, well-being, and quality of life. Here, every video is made with great care, thinking about you and the people you love. And as always, we finish with our motto, elder longevity, for a longer, stronger life.